Beautiful day outside, 60 degrees, spring-like conditions. I'll tell you what to expect this week. And here's some more of our 5 o'clock headlines.
Now at 5, WSP trooper Sarah Clayson in court for the first time after a fatal crash in Richland over the weekend. Plus, why Yakima County commissioners say the state hasn't taken action on changing standards to fit a new law regarding natural gas service in homes and buildings. Also,
they can get their own box of cereal out of the cupboard.
Details about a cereal drive that the Pasco School District is kicking off. The news begins now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 5 on your side.
Good evening, and thank you so much for joining us as we kick off a new week. I'm Wendy Redman. Austin is on assignment. Benton County's prosecuting attorney is asking an outside agency to take over the case of a trooper accused in a fatal suspected DUI crash. 35-year-old Sarah Clayson has been released without bail by the court. She's accused of causing a fatal crash near Horn Rapids Saturday night, where the driver of a motorcycle died. Prosecuting attorney Eric Eisinger argued for $150,000 in bail, saying she has resources to be a flight risk. However, Judge Diana Ruff did not agree and allowed her release due to ties to the community and no prior criminal history. There are conditions with her release. She is not allowed to travel outside of Benton or Franklin County and can only drive with an alcohol smart start device. Clayson's attorney also argued the state did not have enough evidence that showed Clayson was under the influence at the time of the crash. However, Judge Diana Ruff disagreed and upheld a previous judge's ruling there was probable cause for her arrest. Eisinger then informed the court he is recusing his office from the case due to the connection between the Washington State Patrol and his jurisdiction. Coming up on the news live at 6, we'll have much more information as Richland Police host a press conference in this 5 o'clock hour on their investigation in this case. So stay with us for more on that. Dangerous driving is on the rise across Washington since the COVID-19 pandemic, and we're learning street racing is a big factor. Now, the Kennewick Police Department is asking for the community's help to crack down on illegal racing. KPD officers can only be in so many places responding to various incidents across the city. Officer Sebastian Castilla is with the department's traffic unit. He says two of the biggest hotspots for street racing are Clearwater Avenue and the Bob Olson Parkway. He says the police department relies on community reports to pinpoint problem areas.
One of the things that the community members can help us do is obviously it needs to be reported so that we know where it's occurring and we can dedicate some resources to that specific area to investigate.
Officer Castilleja says if you see anyone street racing, try to get a license plate number. That information is key to tracking down offenders. Street racing is illegal in Washington. If caught, drivers could face steep fines, have their vehicles impounded, and even spend time in jail. If you see illegal street racing, you can report it to the Kennewick Police Department. A driver was arrested on suspicion of DUI after crashing into an apartment building late Sunday night. That, according to the Union Gap Police Department. Officers responded to a crash in the 1900 block of South 3rd Avenue, where a vehicle had left the road, hit two parked cars, then crashed into an apartment before rolling over onto its top. Officials say two people in the vehicle had minor injuries but denied medical treatment. Investigators determined speed and alcohol were factors in the crash. Two people were hurt after a rollover crash early this morning. This one happened in Kennewick. Happened around 2 a.m. near West 27th Avenue and South Vancouver Street. Take a look at these images on your screen here. Several callers reported seeing a pickup truck roll before catching on fire. Officials say the truck came to a rest on its top in the yard of a nearby home. A witness got a fire extinguisher to put out the flames before help arrived. According to officials, two people were trapped in the truck. KFD responded to get them out. They were taken to the hospital with serious injuries. Early yesterday morning, Benton County Sheriff's deputies helped Washington State Patrol in this two-vehicle crash. It happened in the area of State Route 224 and Sandstone Road in between Benton City and West Richland. Unfortunately, officials say one person died in this wreck. Another person was taken to the hospital. No word yet on how this crash happened. Washington State Patrol is handling the investigation. Heading to Kittitas County now, work kicked off today to replace the Interstate 90 Vantage Bridge deck. Washington State Department of Transportation and contractor crews are replacing the surface of the bridge that was last upgraded in 1992. Traffic is now reduced to a single lane in each direction, around the clock, 7 days a week, with reduced speeds and a 9-foot width restriction. Travelers will experience long delays as traffic volumes increase during the warmer months and during events at the Gorge Amphitheater. Work on the bridge will pause from May 23rd through July 8th. The completion of the project is scheduled for 2028. This morning around 5 o'clock, a 4.5 magnitude earthquake struck near the town of Olga on Orcas Island. That's according to the Pacific Northwest Seismic Network. The preliminary magnitude was 4.6. Some people in the Seattle and Bellingham area also said they felt the earth shaking. No reports of anyone hurt and no tsunami was expected here. 24 years ago, some of you may remember this, a 6.8 magnitude quake shook the Puget Sound region and caused significant damage. As March is now here, I know a lot of you are looking at our beautiful weather we've been having lately, but will this nice, mild weather continue? First Alert, Stacy Lee joins us now with a quick check of your forecast.
And that's a good question. Yes, we're marching into some beautiful weather, Wendy. 60 degrees outside. Check it out. A few clouds, but you know what? I'll take that. It looks beautiful out on the Columbia. Winds are light at 6 miles per hour. Our sunset at 5:56. Temperatures elsewhere around the area, 50s and 60s. We're still warm here in the Tri-Cities. Some of our mountain areas are cooling down into the 30s, and they can anticipate a little bit of snow coming their direction. Our weather pattern today overall was mild. Most of the activity was east of Salt Lake into the Rockies and the Denver area. This is the cooler air tracking down, but look at us right in the middle right here. We're kind of missing out on all this cold air still coming down from the north. So mostly clear and quiet tonight with temperatures down in the 30s, above the freezing level. Everybody except Ellensburg tonight down to 32. So stray showers expected tomorrow. Very brief, not going to bring a lot of precip, but a few sprinkles tomorrow. Then look for breezy and gusty winds on and off throughout the week. That mountain snow is going to occur from Tuesday into Wednesday. And don't forget, this is the week we spring forward on Sunday. I'll get to all the details coming up. Wendy?
Thank you, Stacy. The search for a missing toddler in Oregon continues. Right now, officials say they do not believe there is foul play involved in a 2-year-old's disappearance named Dan Paulson. Dane went missing from his front yard Saturday around 4 p.m. just north of Siletz, Oregon. The Lincoln County Sheriff's Office says a previous report of a man and a car was investigated, but they are not connected to the toddler's disappearance. Right now, authorities say Dane's case does not meet the criteria of an Amber Alert. Authorities say Dane is friendly, fearless, and is known to love water, but cannot swim. Several agencies, both local and statewide, have put together a search and rescue team. The FBI is also assisting in this search for Dane. If you have seen the little boy or have any information about where he could be, please call 911 immediately. A fire destroyed a commercial woodworking shop in Milton Freewater. Witnesses reported the fire at the 85,000 block of Highway 339. Some neighbors that were asked to leave their homes out of caution, but they have since returned home. No one was hurt in Friday's fire, but the building is a total loss and the cause is under investigation. In Yakima now, Yakima County Superior Court Commissioner Robert Porter was appointed to that position in 2022, but we are now learning he was fired last fall. According to Porter's termination letter, the court put him on a 4-month performance improvement plan last summer, but he failed to improve. The letter says Porter continued to make inappropriate jokes during court and made clerks uncomfortable by repeatedly asking for legal advice they weren't allowed to provide him. Porter was fired November 1st, and the court appointed local attorney Brooke Wright to replace him as court commissioner in December. Yakima County is leading the charge on complying with Washington Initiative 2066, passed last fall to prohibit state and local governments from taking restricting national gas service in homes and buildings. Commissioner Amanda McKinney says the state hasn't taken action on changing their standards to fit the new law, so Yakima County has. She says public services staff worked with the Building Industry Association of Washington to update the county's building permit process, making it so applicants won't be penalized in their energy efficiency rating for picking natural gas.
Everyone has been sending out this resolution and our form for how we're going to not penalize energy choice so that we can have this expand across the state. So Yakima County is really leading the way when the state would not.
Commissioner McKinney says the resolution gives residents the ability to choose their energy source and to pick natural gas without penalties if that's the most affordable option for them. Coming up next on Apple Valley News Now live at 5, we are talking about a cereal drive one local school district is hosting, plus
rallies today against the Trump administration's effort to cut government jobs. I'm Rena Roy, and I'll have the latest coming up.
And Stacy is coming back with a look at your full first alert forecast as spring starts in less than a month now. Look at this beautiful picture here. Don't go anywhere. The News at 5 continues when we come back.
The Working Families Tax Credit isn't just for families. Individuals and couples can apply too. See if you or your family are eligible for this tax refund at workingfamiliescredit.wa.gov/eligibility.
Seattle-born stand-up comedian and impressionist Adam Ray, live at Legends Casino, Friday, July 11th. Known best for his Netflix special, Adam Ray is Dr. Phil Unleashed, as well as his popular YouTube channel.
If you don't know what Citizens App is, it's an app you can put on your phone that notifies you of all the danger that's lurking. That sounds like fun. Yeah, there's a lot of people cooking for Cocoa Puffs right outside your door.
Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.com and Legends Gift Shop. Don't miss Adam Ray, live on July 11th at Legends Casino in Toppenish.
I was 34, I was a business owner, I was a single mom with a 4-year-old, and I felt a lump in the shower. I have cancer, it doesn't have me, I'm gonna get rid of it, you know, and then I'm gonna go on with my life. I was gonna do anything that it took. I did, and here I am, almost 10 years later. I had a little boy, he needs his mom.
Spring clean for a cause. With fresh leadership, Tri-County Partners Habitat for Humanity store is ready to make an even bigger impact. Join us and Century 21, Piton Wealth, and PG Long for our Fill a Truck event on March 7th and 8th. Donate furniture, appliances, decor, anything to help furnish a home. And for every donation or purchase, you'll be entered to win a gift basket. Enjoy free fries, fun, and the chance to change lives. Visit the Tri-County Partners Habitat for Humanity store in Richland. Your donation builds homes.
Looking for a new appliance but don't want to wait weeks for delivery? At Fred's Appliance, our Get It Today inventory makes sure you don't have to. Thanks to our fully stocked warehouses, we have a vast selection of appliances ready for you right now. From refrigerators to washing machines, ovens to dryers, you name it, we have it ready to go. No more waiting, no more delays, just the appliance you need when you need it. Fred's Appliance. If we advertise it, we've got it. Visit any of our showrooms and get your new appliance today.
Individuals, couples, and families, you could get a refund of up to $1,290 back on taxes paid last year, as well as refunds for 2023 and 2022. Learn more at workingfamiliescredit.wa.gov.
Josh Cobra, First Alert Weather on Good Morning Northwest from Apple Valley News Now on your side.
Welcome back, everybody. In national news tonight, rallies today in support of federal workers as the Trump administration cuts government jobs. The mass federal firings raising the levels of uncertainty for government workers. Many bracing for more layoffs as some receive a second wave of emails demanding a reply by midnight tonight, telling them to list 5 tasks they completed at work last week. ABC's Rena Roy has the latest.
The clock is ticking until a midnight deadline. More federal workers facing an ultimatum that's causing panic and confusion.
When we fight, we win!
From Connecticut and Maryland to the nation's capital, federal workers taking to the streets fighting against the mass firings of government employees as the Trump administration works to shrink the federal government.
I've got a very clear message for
Stacey, have you heard of this? Is it DBAT, Columbia Basin?
Hands off NOAA!
Hundreds of scientists with the National Oceanic Atmospheric Administration are among those recently let go. NOAA provides weather forecasts and storm warnings as well as climate monitoring.
This is such a dangerous thing. You're playing games, really, with potentially life-saving information to go out to people, or making that harder to get out to people.
Thousands of workers receiving a second wave of emails demanding by Monday night to list 5 tasks they completed at work last week. Elon Musk saying those who fail to respond will be fired. The Department of Education also giving workers a Monday deadline to accept a payment of up to $25,000 to voluntarily resign or retire, according to a memo obtained by ABC News. And the Social Security Administration, which provides key benefits to older Americans, saying it plans to cut 7,000 workers. New York Governor Kathy Hochul hosting a roundtable today with some impacted government workers.
I served my nation for 20 years in the Army. I raised my hand again to accept this job in the federal system, thinking that there would be some stability in it.
The governor saying New York has 7,000 available jobs, encouraging those who have been let go to apply.
New York does want you. New York needs you. Come work in the greatest state in the nation.
The Department of Government Efficiency says it has saved $105 billion, but experts say that number cannot be verified, that the site has only posted what the agency says is 30% of the supporting receipts. Rena Roy, ABC News, New York.
Back here at home, the Pasco School District is kicking off the start of this week with their annual cereal drive. PSD says the annual drive is starting this Monday and will go through Wednesday, March 26th. PSD says their goal is to be able to support students by providing children with cereal boxes to take home during their spring break to help fight food insecurities when school meals are not available.
Something that the students can do for themselves on their own. They can get their own box of cereal out of the cupboard. They don't need adult supervision. A lot of, parents work, so they're not there to cook every meal for their students. So this is something that they can do on their own without any adult having to help them out.
PSD says anyone can make a donation by dropping off the cereal boxes at Emerson Elementary School during school hours. The Richland National Little League has been a staple in the community since 1951, shaping the next generation of baseball players. But this season, for the first time, the league is expanding to include softball. There have been discussions for years about adding softball to the league. After last season, the conversation gained momentum, with league leaders asking, what will it take and how can they make it happen?
As soon as the word got out, we got about a dozen parents on board with our softball board and grabbed the bull by the horns and we put it together. And so seeing it from an idea to the girls being here at DBAT now, it has been awesome.
To help the girls get game ready, the league has held 7 clinic sessions with DBAT Columbia Basin, opening its doors for training. Even the Richland Bombers softball team stopped by to teach fundamentals on the field. Registration for the season ends this Friday. For more information, just head on over to our website, applevalleyNewsNow.com.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacey Lee.
And let's talk about that weather. It is gorgeous today. This is a live look into Yakima. Look at the Yakima Valley. Absolutely beautiful. 59 degrees, still nice and warm. Winds are light at 5 miles per hour. Our sunset at 5:46. Absolutely gorgeous as we step into March, or we march into March. How about that? All right. Temperatures also elsewhere around the area. Most of us in the 50s. Still 60 in Tri-Cities, 58 Hermiston, 53 Walla Walla, 53 right now in Ellensburg. Here's the weather pattern going forward. Here's your radar and satellite. A little bit of clouds out on the coast and on the west side, but we've got pretty clear skies with a few high clouds moving around the area. Next couple of days, the weather pattern will show us this. This is tomorrow afternoon when we'll see some showers sliding across from the west, slightly across the Cascades. We'll see some light snow there, and we could see a few sprinkles through the Yakima Valley, and then that will move off to the east, and then we have clearing skies throughout. So a little bit of a system Tuesday into Wednesday. Let's take a closer look on our futurecast. There's those cloudy skies. Here's that system moving through about lunchtime tomorrow from Ellensburg down to Yakima, Zilla, Mabton. We're going to probably get the rain shadow here in the Tri-Cities, and then the showers will move to the east around dinner time for the Walla Walla and Dayton area. Once that passes, other than a few snowflakes across the Cascade Mountains, we have relatively mild weather through our region. So looking pretty good and pretty mild temperature-wise as well. How much snow could we see from that through early Wednesday morning? We're expecting about a skiff or less than an inch at pass level across Snoqualmie. Of course, nothing here in the lower elevations, and a very light dusting, maybe an inch in the Tollgate area. So overall, not a bad looking forecast there. Tonight, we're going to be chilly, but warmer than I've been seeing in the last couple of weeks. We'll see temperatures overnight 38 for Walla Walla, 35 for Tri-Cities Hanford, 36 in Hermiston, 34 tonight in Yakima, sitting right at the freezing level in Ellensburg. Planning your day tomorrow, there's those showers kind of moving through the Yakima Valley around lunchtime. Other than that, it clears up and looks pretty good. Tri-Cities, again, seeing the rain shadow. We're going to see some clouds, a little overcast, but temperatures are pretty pleasant, even out the door at 39 degrees. Walla Walla looking for those showers a little bit later in the afternoon, around the 4 o'clock hour, and in Hermiston, more than likely seeing the rain shadow. But we will see some breezy winds through the area. Let's take a look. There's those breezy winds, 55, a little overcast tomorrow, looking better on Wednesday, and then check it out. We'll see those breezy winds right on into the weekend, and I'm going to keep reminding you every day we spring forward when you go to bed on Saturday night into Sunday. Make sure you flip those clocks. All right, Walla Walla Yakima looking pretty good as well with those breezy winds possible, and those showers will be pretty brief around lunchtime, should be wrapped up 2 or 3 in the afternoon. Ellensburg also seeing some early afternoon showers, but by the early evening should be nice and dry. Look for those breezy and gusty winds, a little more substantial in the Ellensburg, Kittitas Valley area. Walla Walla, a slight chance of later afternoon showers, and then pretty clear, looking good. Look at the temperatures on Sunday, up to 63 degrees. We have another system, it's a ways out, kind of working its way in possibly on Monday next week, but enjoy pretty mild temperatures, a slight chance of rain tomorrow. Overall, not bad, and just some breezy winds coming through the area, Wendy. So it's finally here.
It has been so lovely after our really later start to winter,
Right.
It felt like,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Oh, I've been enjoying it a lot.
So enjoy the lovely weather. Glad I could bring that for you.
Yes,
Just saying.
and we also hope that you will enjoy the spotlight that's coming up next.
Jay Dalia, Jessica Jalal, and Josh Colbreth. Good morning, Northwest from Apple Valley News Now.
Should we take a look at? What do you think?
So here. From design and products to removal and installation, Rebath is with you through every step of your remodel. Call us or visit rebath.com and save $500 off your tub or shower remodel.
Workers and the families of deceased workers who worked at the Hanford site are now eligible for compensation for diseases and illnesses. This may be in addition to compensation already being received. Smart Law will be hosting a Hanford Workers' Compensation educational dinner at their Kennewick office on Thursday, March 20th at 6 p.m. To register, call 509-735-5555. Dinner provided. Smart Law, smart choice.
Got a birthday coming up? Celebrating a big win? Or just want to gather the crew for a pizza and a good time? For decades, Hubby's Pizza has been the go-to spot for family, friends, and fun. Reserve your table and bring the whole gang. Kids, family, teammates, whoever loves great pizza and good vibes. Dig into your favorite pizza, hit up the fresh salad bar, and let the kids have a blast in the arcade. And if the party's at your place, no problem. Hubby's now delivers through Grubhub. A community tradition, a place to celebrate. Acquire the Hubby's habit today.
Celebrate Bi-Mart's 70th anniversary during our open house with our latest savings book. Storeware's 23-gallon storage totes are $8.99. Arm & Hammer liquid detergent is $2 off. Save $1 on Pedigree bag dry dog food. Stock up on seed packets, they're 50% off. And there's great savings on pantry essentials. During our open house, members and non-members can stop in and save now through March 10th at Bi-Mart, saving the Northwest more since 1955.
For over 49 years, Shelby's Floral has been your homegrown neighbor, bringing joy and beauty to every occasion. We're more than just a flower shop and specialize in beautiful custom arrangements, live plants, silk florals, and home decor. Our experienced designers are here to help you with all your floral needs, ensuring that every bouquet is as special as the moment it celebrates. Visit us today at our brand new location on Clearwater in Kennewick. We're part of your community and can't wait to help you celebrate life's moments. Shelby's Floral.
The White Card, a powerful resource for former Hanford and DOE employees. If you worked in the area and have come down with cancer, lung disease, Parkinson's, or renal failure, you may be eligible for financial compensation and healthcare services. A simple phone call can get the process started. Atomic Home Health. Don't wait. Call today.
So what do you think about these?
We're going to take everything
From design and products to removal and installation, Rebath is with you through every step of your remodel. Call us or visit rebath.com and save $1,000 off your complete bathroom remodel.
Time for the spotlight. It comes from a local Tri-Cities group called Sent to Serve. They're gearing up for their mobile shower meal outreach program, partnering up again with PBJ Moxie Ministry. They tell our Austin Reed that they are currently looking for volunteers to pull the trailer as well as volunteers to do haircuts. If you're interested, just reach out to them on Facebook. Just search Sent to Serve. All right, a final look at your forecast is coming up when we return.
Operation Best Friend, sponsored by the Manthei Group Cross Country Mortgage.
At US Cellular, you don't have to choose between a great phone and the right phone plan for you. You can get 4 free phones of your choice and 4 lines for just $90.
That's like us not having to choose between tickets to wrestling or that puppet musical.
Because you get both. US Cellular, built for us. At Spectrum, we believe every day unlocks unlimited possibilities to bring you closer to the people and places you love. Spectrum transforms your gaming experience into a galaxy of adventures. And with the fastest, most reliable internet, you're always front row to the entertainment you love, no matter where you are. Get Spectrum Internet Premier for $30 per month when bundled plus a 3-year price guarantee. Call 1-833-440-0029. Spectrum Internet puts streaming live TV, sports, and popular apps all at your fingertips.
When it comes to what's best in a mattress,
Big ol' springs,
memory foam,
springs,
foam. Denver Mattress says, why not both? Introducing the Doctor's Choice Hybrid with the cooling full body comfort of gel memory foam and individually wrapped coils featuring Boss technology. All packed in this easy to manage box. Choose from the luxury firm, Plush, and Eurotop. And rest easy knowing it's backed by our 365-night better sleep guarantee. The Doctor's Choice Hybrid, exclusively at Denver Mattress.
Hit by a big truck in bad weather? There's a law that says truck drivers have a legal duty to use extreme caution when driving in hazardous conditions. Knowing these laws sets my truck wreck team apart. I'm attorney Mariano Morales, the Big Truck Heavy Hitter. Big truck insurance companies know that we have the knowledge and experience to get you paid everything you deserve. Hit by a big truck, our team knows truck wrecks and how to win for you. I'm attorney Mariano Morales, the Big Truck Heavy Hitter.
The Heavy Hitter is the one for you. Call 853-2222.
Kittitas Valley Healthcare is your trusted home for health, offering expert orthopedic care for your family. With over 55 years of combined experience, our team uses state-of-the-art equipment to improve surgical outcomes and provide compassionate, patient-centered care. We're committed to making your experience comfortable and efficient, so you can stay active and healthy. Learn more and schedule a consultation through our website at kvhealthcare.org. Your home for health.
Look, here's a phone company who wants us to use our phones less.
That's ironic.
Yeah, but in a good way.
Let's find us again with Us Mode. U.S. Cellular, built for us.
It's a free ride, but I already paid.
Tuesdays are better with Kraken Hockey. Watch for free with us as Seattle defends the deep against Minnesota's aggressive attack.
Kraken Hockey, baby!
Kraken Wild. Pre-game at 6:30, Tuesday on MeTV.
Next ET.
We've been waiting for you.
It's ET and the Oscar.
I was just blown away. The stars serving Oscar swag.
A little bit wicked it is.
And shooting their shot.
The Rock is right there.
Next ET.
Tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
And welcome back, and thanks to our friend Alan Rither for grabbing this photo, getting that dock ready at Howard Amon Park. I know everybody's ready to get their boats in the water. I think that's the one where the cruise ship docks at. So thanks, Alan, for sharing. QR code right side of your screen. That's how you get your weather photo on TV. A real quick look at our bottom line. We're pretty much dry, and for the next week, slight chance of a shower tomorrow. Breezy winds and some mountain snow, but other than that, very, very mild and seasonal weather for the week. I love to say seasonal.
It's nice to hear that.
Yes,
for sure. For sure. Well, thank you so much, Stacy. Thank you for joining us and watching the news at 5. And we will see you right back here for the news at 6.
Have a great night.